And Pastor, I need to ask you about something because you have your own plan to create jobs for African Americans. You talk of dual citizenship. What do you mean by dual citizenship?
Well, thank you for the question. Dual citizenship, African Americans are the only people in the world do not seek dual citizenship. That's why Chicago gains, California gained the Crips and the Blood, and Detroit, Michigan, we have gangs in the street because blacks have no vision. They have no leadership. I understand.
What do you mean by dual citizenship? Because you've also talked about building a road back to Africa. Can you explain that for us?
Yes, I can. Thank you, sir, for the question. Matter of fact, where our ancestors came from the Indian Ocean all the way across to the Atlantic Ocean, that is 4,000 miles. And we wanted to go back and help build highways all the way across to create jobs, train rails, pipelines, oil, petroleum, to create jobs for young people can't find jobs here that the Democrats had not did. And I think it would give young people in prison, just like Great Britain did it. And I was in Great Britain a few years ago.
So what you're suggesting, just so I can be clear, what you're suggesting is that African Americans living here who are in trouble should go back to Africa, perhaps to find jobs?
Not to go back to, but I'm saying return. It's a clause in the United Nations Charter, a right to return, to help build infrastructure, to give young people something to do. Everybody don't want to stay here. We are skilled people. We have President
Angela
Jefferson. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get Angela's take on your idea to create jobs.
So I guess I'm confused. I'm not sure if you're talking about building a literal bridge back to Africa or you're talking about working on actual infrastructure to build roads in Africa. If you're talking about building a bridge back to Africa, I think that's probably impossible. I apologize for laughing, but I'm not quite sure which engineers you met that with. But so I'm sorry. Okay, so in terms of, you know, creating jobs in Africa, I think that's admirable. I just would encourage you to talk to candidates that actually have legitimate ideas as opposed to the one you've endorsed, Donald Trump.
Okay, well,
yes.
I have to leave it there. Angela Rye, Katrina Rogers, and Apostle Thomas Rogers, thanks to all of you for being with me. You're welcome. Still to come in the newsroom, growing fallout of